Alright. Welcome back, everyone. It's a nice Saturday. Just testing some stuff out really quick while we get started here. I don't want to start moving.
That's curious.
Oh, thank God. Look at that. That's good stuff. Hey, welcome in, everyone. I hope you guys are having a good time. What a pleasure to have you guys back on another Saturday. You guys are having a good day.
So what exactly?
We are continuing with some more Baldur's Gate 3. For those of you that don't know, because I didn't really announce it, I got myself a new graphics card, and I'm not playing this on my PC. This is actually being played for my PlayStation, as does the majority of my games. The stream options that we now have kind of opened up a little bit, so I'm really excited for that.
Distinct whiff of
Very, very, very grateful for the opportunity that is now.
I've ever noticed the same about you, Astarion.
That has now made itself known. We are going to go ahead and put
thank you. Nothing a little bergamot, rosemary, and if H brandy can't hide. It's the perfect olfactory disguise for a corpse. Honestly, I miss my calling as a perfumer.
the amiable art of
Clearly
necromancy.
thought this through a great deal. I'm impressed and appalled in equal measure.
What a borky boy. So the excerpt from Cherish's Hollows, The Amiable Art of Necromancy, says it's a lonely, lonely world for a young woman in the modern culture of necromancy. She chafes against the shibboleth. I gotta look that up. Shibboleth is a custom, a principle, or belief distinguishing a particular class or group of people, especially a long-standing one that is regarded as outmoded or no longer important. The example is, the majority under the influence of vague 19th century shibboleths understand him to be associating himself with the right, or with the doctrine that every nation has a right to be a sovereign state. Okay. So, who needs necromancy? What could such a gross thing possibly be for? These questions are very valid. I hope my answer satisfies. Necromancy is a social magic. I have a zombie, Mr. Nascent Owens, under my thrall. Now, he remembers absolutely nothing of his past life. He only knows this new one I've given him. He derives a large amount of pleasure from, say, getting me tea, administering a stinky but relaxing back rub, or eating the brains of my enemies. The spiritual implications are pretty profound here, right? Here's a husk imbued with purpose, given a direction, made useful in the most economic sense, and happy in the metaphysical sense. So who needs necromancy? We who demand a chance to challenge the whole death thing because we're weird and lonely and we like having friends as much as anyone? Yeah.
You do not have an appointment.
That I do not.
What
don't
possible
carry
reason
appointments.
could you have to enter the presence of Mr. Carrion?
Mr. Carrion, are you some kind of fortune teller?
I am not. I am a spirit medium. One capable of bridging the void between the living and the unliving. This plane and the next. You do not possess the aptitude to attempt such a journey. Nor are you the caliber of client I would usually offer to escort.
You must be very selective. I've never heard anyone mention you.
My name is known to those who matter. So is my discretion. The living hold such superstition about communing with the dead. As such, my patrons prefer to use my services in the strictest confidence.
And what do these services involve?
Whatever the customer desires. Or at least, whatever they can afford. Each brings their own desperation. Some crave a word of solace. Some wish to see, to summon, to torment. I provide for them all. according to their merit. You are not deserving of such a gift. Unless you've some other purpose here, our consultation is at an end. Unless, of course, you are looking for a job.
Have you anything to trade?
Some spiritual material.
He does have something we
Though
want.
not much within reach of your purse, I fear.
Of course not. I have 12,000 gold. Don't ask such stupid questions. Animate dead. We don't really want that. We do want... So the thing that we absolutely want is... Armor the Spore Keeper would actually be pretty dope when it comes to... like having a Spore Druid, but we don't have that. We don't do Spore Druid. But we want the Hood of the Weave. So Arcane Enchantment, gain +2 to bonus to spell save DC and spell attack rolls. We want that for Gale. And then we're going to buy the Behir Scales, and we're just going to buy all of this stuff. Huh. I can sell some stuff. Let's sell Longsword +1, Longsword +1, the Short Sword +2, Half Plate +2, Innovation Cloak, Amiable Art of Neck. Let's just sell that back to him, sell the pearls. Yeah, good stuff, good stuff. Ooh, buddy, let's sell the Githyanki Half Plate. Probably sell that Studded Leather +2. I don't know if I have another set that I might want, but... let's sell the Protecty Sparks Wall because we're not going to need that anymore. We're going to be getting some other stuff later, but... and then we're going to go to Character Sheet, we're going to go to Gale, and then we're going to go ahead and equip that hood. Look at that hood. So it's got a little circlet still in the hood, which is nice. We need to go ahead and change its color. Granted, I have to remember what color I gave him. It's not that one, is it? Light blue, ocean. Did I give him ocean? Black and summer, black and furnace, black and azure. I think he's got black and azure. So that's what we'll do. I mean, it's a hood. Oh yeah, that's what we have, black and azure.
I've got a long road ahead.
You are under my compulsion, Spectre! Again, you disturb me.
Now
My
we're gonna ask about
client
his
list
job.
is full, and you are not on it.
That's fine. I came to offer my own services if you've need of anything.
Yes. My spirits stir. They think you might be capable. Very well. You may help me with a small matter. I have an assistant, Thrumbo. A conduit I used to maintain my connections with the ethereal plane. Unfortunately, he has deserted his duties. He has not gone far, but given the sensitivity of his nature, I would prefer that he is not free to roam the city. Return Thrumbo's body to me, and I will see that you are suitably compensated.
First, tell me why he ran.
It's quite simple. He resented having to work for a living. The undead can be rather lazy in that regard. He was always a simple, contented creature, a burger to the bone. Perhaps he has forgotten how ungenerous the world can be, or simply prefers to live in the gutter. If he does not value the gift I gave in reanimating that wretched flesh of his, then I will take it back. It is my property, not his.
Baldur's Gate is a big city. A name's not much to go on.
Had I thought you were the type to shout his name from the rooftops, I would never have offered you the job. Thrumbo is not alone in his ingratitude. He has led others in my service astray. 3 of them, beggars and zombies alike. The others lack even Thrumbo's modicum of intelligence. It should be no great task to wring his location from one of them.
You've got a deal.
Then, with the spirits herein,
This is a fun
our
quest.
witnesses, the arrangement is made. They
Nice.
will follow your progress with great interest. As will I.
Oh, amazing. You gotta love that morning voice.
You carry
A little
strange.
bit of extra gravel and rasp. It is great to play a Dragonborn with. If you ever are playing Dungeons & Dragons, I highly recommend, if you play early in the morning enough, and you're not a morning person, to play a Dragonborn, so that you can acquire this level of rasp in your voice, which is befitting of one of the Dragonkin. Otherwise, you risk having to be a little bit more throaty with it. Oh, they're putting on a show. Yeah, they're putting on a show. Okay, so we've already done, this is Cora, right? 2 things that we need to do here. Right. I think we're gonna start by going back here, like Thrumbo. We have to do what we can to clear out Baldur's Gate as fast as we can. But Thrumbo is this disgusting little fellow right here, little stinky boy.
Come to have a go.
Or that's Lombard,
Give
not
it your
Thrumbo,
best
but same
shot.
thing.
An air of decay hangs over the stooped beggar's form, the same that tainted mystic Carrion's chambers. This is one of his runaway servants.
Gold first. You can hit me.
I'm gonna say... You ran away from Mystic Carrion to do this?
Carrion sent you. Shit. Don't think about trying anything. I'll fight back.
I'm gonna say... Yeah, we would have to do, because we're a paladin, we'll do that. We'll do the intimidation and guidance. $26, not bad for a
Bloody
first roll.
hells. And I thought Carrion was a bastard. Thrumbo was going to get us a boat, but I haven't heard from him since. He must be somewhere near the water. I just hope he didn't drown.
Somewhere near the water. I hope he didn't drown. Very well. Just gonna walk around and clear out this map a little more. Which is what we do, you know. This is as we must. This isn't a beach, this is a bathtub.
Something over there.
Ah, I forgot that I can't use any of these things because all these people would be like, "Hey, what are you doing?"
What? Do you know of an...
I do, but they struggle as we do.
I'm sorry for your loss, but it will be a 10-day before I can take your departed.
I
Maybe
didn't lose
more.
anyone.
If you notice any odors before then, treat the body with jasmine, honeysuckle, whatever you can get.
Right. Yeah, I didn't lose anyone. I'm not looking. Right. We are looking for a grave. Name of M. Kerwin.
Kerwin?
I didn't know we were
yeah.
looking for that grave.
He's just outside, under the great willow with the drooping branches. It's good of you to come. He hasn't had any visitors in a long time.
All right. I just want to pay my respects.
It's important to remember those who have gone before us. I wish there were more like you.
Cool. So we're looking for M. Kerwin. I don't know if I know where that is. I'm not gonna lie. I do not think I have the slightest clue, but it's underneath the oak. This would be the oak, right? So one of these has to be M. Kerwin.
It's not respectful.
It can't be one of those. There's no highlighting. Sarcophagus. Is there a plaque on here? No plaque?
But it's not.
There has to be a plaque. Come on.
Why are you being stupid?
Yes.
Here lies Ogre Bob. His
Bob.
arm, anyway, it's all that would fit. He will be missed at Whitburn Quarry.
Noise.
It's fair.
Have
M.
people
Kerwin.
M. Kerwin.
Yes.
Treasured.
Oh boy. How do I do this? What do I do? Oh, we've taken a visibility potion, right? Do I have a scroll of invisibility? That might be better. If we cast invisibility, we do. Look at that. We have a scroll of invisibility, which we will cast on ourselves. And use. Oh, there's another stinky boy. Yo. Who's that?
What's he doing? Get them sausage fingers off my crate!
Dragonborn. It's not a crate, and it's definitely not yours, Petis.
Ah, he's two. I tunnelled in for a little thieving, same as you, looks like. Well, you're too late. This one's mine. You can find your own grave to rob. Ah.
Right. You take this from a dragonkin, despite our shared blood?
I mean,
Oh no, we hit him.
when you put it like that,
Yeah, we got him. We got him, boys.
fine. Neither you nor the box are worth the trouble.
blessings upon you.
That was it? Bruh. Hello, Morbus.
Come out, sister. I will find you.
An air of decay hangs over the stooped beggar's the same that tainted mystic Carrion's chambers. This is one of his runaway servants.
Sister always hides from me. She likes to play.
I'm playing hide and seek with Thrumbo. Can you help me find him?
Swumbo said not to tell anyone where we went.
I'll not hurt Thrumbo, I swear it. You can trust me.
I can. That's good, because I like you. You're nice, like Thrumbo. He told me what to do, but he said it very quickly. I didn't understand.
What a borky
All
boy.
I remember is down the stairs, across the sand, down the stairs, across the sand.
Down the stairs, across the sand. Down the stairs, across the sand. He's by the water, down the stairs and across the sand. I wonder if he's over here. This is by the waters and it's down some stairs. It could be. That is an option we have now. Grand Mausoleum. Do we have?
I can feel
Hey, don't talk to Merkel. Bad.
Help me.
Vocal bad.
Flowers, every color of the rainbow. Right here.
Never a dull moment.
Nasty surprise. Caution is warranted here.
Watch your back. Traps. How considerate.
All right, what now?
Oh, I have the magic touch.
Have a lot on my mind. Well, in it.
Let's make a potion of usability, so we have 3 of those on hand. Elixir of the Battle Mage's Power, let's make that. Let's make a Elixir of Bloodlust, because we love that elixir. Elixir's a great elixir. Grenades, no, coatings, come on, we got some nice. Thistlebolt's brewed up Belly Glimmer, let's get us one of those. Cool, and then what we are going to do is go to Character Sheet, and then we are going to send the Elixir of the Battle Mage's Power, which gives 3 Arcane Acuity. So that's for, like, melee fighters, is what that is. So we are still going to... we might send that to... We might hold on to that. It's Arcane Acuity gives you magical damage to your weapon, is my assumption. I think that's... I'm right on that one. Tadpole, Elixir, Thistlebolts. Become poisoned, take 26 damage. We send that to Astarian. It's good for human enemies that we may fight. So, you know, we have that on our hand, at the ever the ready. This was a good endeavor, for sure.
Brighten up a loved one's grave with a bouquet, freshly picked.
looks easy.
Committing petty crimes is our nature. That's what we do.
Can't give up now.
Oh, we have things to buy. We have things to steal. We have things to steal. Weapon coatings. A group of adventurers approached me that grins docile and earnest. They needed my knowledge in alchemy to help them differentiate between weapon coatings. They claimed to be giant hunters. Taking pity on these well-meaning morons, I explained. The section of the page has been ruined beyond salvage. Annotated in the margin, someone has thoughtfully made the following note. Poisons. Poisons will poison the target and sometimes inflict an additional condition. Toxins deal damage over time. And oils will inflict conditions that can harm creatures that are immune to poisons and toxins. Good. It's good to know the difference between the three. And then the diluted oil of sharpness we send to Astarion. We hold on to the rest. Oh, we have a wall behind. Okay, so what we want to do here, we want to kind of back up. Right, so that we can fire breath. So burn the boxes. Or not. Unwanted Masterwork Gauntlets. Masterwork Greaves. Sure, we'll take those. Take a look at them, shall we? So, the Greaves. No, the Greaves. So, this just gives you Athletics +1. So, we're going to sell those, because that's probably also Attack +1. Strength saving throws. Huh. Attack. So, probably just attack roll is my guess. It's just a plus to your attack roll. It's all empty. Attack. 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 Oh, this is great. Monstrous Horn, Stack of Scrolls, Enigmatic Art of Hemomancy. That's blood magic. Unveils a proprietary and revolutionary method of blood processing for the precise drawing of the intricate magical symbols used in rituals. Delves into the secrets of this groundbreaking fusion of magic and medicine as it unveils a new era of precision and power in spellcasting. Within the pages of this meticulously crafted tome, you will discover a step-by-step guide to harnessing the latent magical potential within blood, from the selection of ideal blood specimens to the intricate processing techniques. The book offers detailed instructions and diagrams, making the complex art of hemomancy accessible to practitioners of all levels. That is fair. Fair indeed. Pick that up and see. Are you seeing anything else? So, cake stand, opulent chest, burlap sack. Forgotten Temples, grab that painting. Hope that doesn't... We're by a shop anyway, so it really is irrelevant whether or not this stuff... Snob's tiefling before work. I want to sell these things. And chest. Ah, that is
What
locked.
now?
Now we unlock it.
Hardly a challenge.
No time to rest.
Nice.
That's curious.
What's that?
Oh, Okay, that brought us in. Oh. Oh boy. We will be here a bit later. But we can use this place to buy stuff. Hello, Helsik. We don't want to be here yet. This is going to be one of the very last places that we like fully work through.
To the Devil's Fee, where every
I
hellish
bet.
curio's a rarity.
Yeah,
So
sounds
marry
like
me
it.
and shop with glee.
Indeed. Did you help Lord Gortash retrieve some hellish curios by any chance?
You must be awfully familiar with our esteemed Archduke to know about a thing like that.
I am. I happened upon some of his correspondence that mentioned you dealings with him.
Truly.
Probably should have said your dealings.
Remarkable.
Might have been a typo that they never caught.
I like to deal with remarkable people.
I bet you do.
Very well. You seek answers. Lord Mammon
That I do.
seeks coin.
Mammon?
I will happily mediate.
Gross.
Make me an offer.
No. Yucky. It's customary for any salesperson to offer a free sample. Ooh, persuasion. Oh, we can beat that. No problem. We just gotta roll a 2. You see what I say? We just gotta roll a 2. What do? We roll a 2. Done. Get out of here.
The first hit's free, eh? Fine. I'll humor you, mortal. Just this once. You stand before Mammon's picklock, latchkeeper of the 9 hells. My business is not information or hellish curios. Not really. I break people into the hells. That's my thing.
Oh,
I can
wonderful.
reveal to you that I opened a portal for Lord Gortash.
What business did Gortash have in the hells?
My word, this is embarrassing. Perhaps I should have explained our terms better. You asked what I did for Lord Gortash. You paid the fee, and I answered you.
No, she's fair.
Our pact is complete.
That's technical.
Would you like to make
Devils
another
are technical sons of
transaction?
bitches. They're frustrating like that. We will pay. We'll pay 100 gold. I have 100 gold. I don't want to pay more.
Oh, yes.
That'll work.
I
Hopefully.
should think that'll do deliciously.
Well, thank God,
Lord
because I
Gortash
wouldn't want to
wanted
give you anything
steal
else.
something from Mephistopheles.
Mephistopheles?
So I punched a portal
Jesus.
into the Archdevil's dusty vaults.
What is Gortash
and
doing?
then I... Oh, gosh.
Oh no,
My
we could have
fickle
had.
memory fails.
Oh, this could have been the night stock.
only
Oh no.
something would
There's 3
jog
things
it.
we could have used the night stock for. Damn it. We ate it. Oh, never mind. She's talking about more money. I thought her memory was genuinely bad.
I mean, I suppose that'll do. Stingy bastard.
You're right, I am a stingy.
Gortash stole the crown of Carsus. Pissed
Okay.
off Mephistopheles,
So that's how they
but
got the
rather
crown,
intrigued
is they
another
stole it from
devil
Mephistopheles.
By the name Raphael.
Gross.
His house of hope is furnished with a great deal of treasures, many related to Carsus.
So that's
But
why he wants the
alas,
crowns,
lacks
because he's
the
a collector.
crown itself. He's rather ambitious. One
say
can only
that.
wonder what he has planned for the crown.
You can absolutely say
The
that.
answers to that can probably be found within his house.
Then perhaps we should drop by and surprise Raphael. It'd make a nice change.
I bet it would. Can you help me break into the House of Hope?
What a fascinating proposition. Ludicrous, of course, but fascinating nevertheless. Very well. If you wish to die in Avernus, that's your business. Mine is charging you for it. Of
Right.
course, such a task will require quite the substantial
20,000
donation to
gold?
Lord
Are you
Mammon's coffers.
Kidding me? That's why we'll do it
Such
later.
a task would be tantamount to suicide.
Shut up.
Do not even entertain it.
Shush. We'll do it later. We're not even fully kitted. Waive the fee and I'll add one of Raphael's artifacts to your collection. Come on. Come on. Yes. Let's go.
You put me in a difficult position, mortal.
We just
You
waive.
are almost certain to fail. Almost. And so
There's a chance
there is
that
a
we
chance
succeed.
you might succeed.
Take it.
Fine. I'd like to be able to carry all of my precious stock without the need of a team of oxen.
Deal.
There are gauntlets of hill giant strength within the House of Hope. Free passage, and you fetch them for me. Deal?
Deal.
Allow me to outline how this is going to work. First, you were never here. We never spoke. Second, you will perform the rites yourself. I want absolute
Good,
deniability.
because I can do that way later.
Here's the grimoire and necessary components.
Great.
Oh, take this key, too. It unlocks the ritual room upstairs. There's a blood circle already drawn. Don't ask whose blood.
Along with the
I
grimoire and
won't.
components, Helsik hands you a note containing precise instructions for performing the ritual.
Finally, you were never here.
Of course not.
That is of utmost import to remember. Now be gone.
Right, but I want to buy things from you.
My most prospective customer.
Because you have
Welcome
a
back.
cloak I need. Shapeshifter hat. While cheap charge, that'd be good for a druid, but I don't have that. I want the cloak of the weaves, what I want. Let's buy that. And then the Gemini gloves. Cantrips targeting foes and allies can target. We want those as well. Make attack roll. We don't have sorcery points. It's not a thing. Feywild green and dark amethyst. Ooh, peach and apricot. And then a gorgeous maroon. My potion speed. Hellbeard. Halberd. That's not bad. Yeah. Okay. Bye.
You have my attention.
Scroll down, and then what we want to do is send that to Gale alongside these gloves to Gale. This is why we're not jumping into the House of Hope just yet. It's because we, want all of these nice things. We're gonna go Gemini gloves, put those on him, and then the ones he had recently were just braces of defense, but then only gave him a +2, 15 armor class, 13. It's not that big of a deal when he's a wizard. Besides, we have elixirs of bark skin and put him at a 16, so, he's fine. He's okay. If we must, we, can figure it out from there. It's not the end of the world. Oh boy. That is the ritual pouch. It's good. It's good. Whatever shall we do? We still need to sell stuff. That is for damn sure. Oh, you know what we gotta do? We gotta use a dye remover on our cloak now, because... Do I have dye remover? I don't think I do. We will have to at one point. That's why we'll need to change his color scheme entirely.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
No. Talk to Helsik.
My most prospective customer.
Yes, indeed.
Welcome
awesome.
back.
No. I like selling stuff. Selling is better. Let's sell the longsword +2. Sell the unwanted masterwork gauntlets. The unwanted masterwork greaves. Call that good. Leave. Thank you. Have the things we need to break into the House of Hope. That is great for us.
Something over there.
Oh yes, I bet. There's another shop that's over here that I'm trying to go to. That's where I'm going to sell another good group of my things. Because look, it's Damon. He gets my money. He gets the good bits of my money.
I should have known you'd make it to the city all right. But you never know.
Nice workshop you have here.
I'm shocked by my good fortune, quite honestly. Rent is fair, and the setup is just what I need to start making a living again.
I bet.
Without you, I'd be dead in a ditch twice over. Instead, I have my own smithy in the city. At least, until the Absolute's army mows us down. But hey, anything could happen in the meantime. Optimism, right?
Well, let's start trading. Let's do what we do best. So what we want to do is sell off that, the bronze goblet, the painting, this, that. What was that? Clothes? Road? Dust gray clothes? Homely clothes? Sell it. Oh, he's got a nice bow, so we can sell the bow of the Banshee. No, we don't need that. I'm probably not going the hand crossbow route with, we'll hold on to that for a while longer before we make the full decision to sell it. We don't need the circular blasting anymore because, you know, one extra spell slot is just not going to do us any caustic reprisal. We don't need that anymore. That is unnecessary. Okay, so some of the things we do need. There's the armor persistence. We don't need that. It's good armor class, but that's not what I'm really looking for. I'm not going to buy it just to not use it. Wanted Masterwork Scale Mail. That's dope. Not gonna lie, it's really dope looking. Splint armor, the thermodynamic axe. Actually, none of the weapons are things that we need. Legacy of the Masters, and +2 to attack and damage rolls with the weapon. But our current Helldusk gloves give us a wonderful fire damage when we strike things, and that's a bit more. You gain freedom of movement in Long Strider. Dex saves +1. That's actually not that bad.
Can you get the coffee?
Yeah, I can do that. Alright, give me a second. I'm going to go make myself another cup of coffee and go do a little errand gift for my wife. I will be right back.
telling you, that flaming fist was winking at me.
Well, she nodded at me. Very suggestively, I might add.
What can I do for you? But hey, anything could happen in the meantime. Optimism, right?
I'm telling you, that flaming fist was winking at me.
Well, she nodded at me. Very suggestively, I might add. Can't bloody believe it. No more puzzles. A travesty.
What do you say for himself?
Lots of talk about the brilliant future of Baldur's Gate, City of Steel.
Would you rather be stabbed in
Easier to don some armor than learn to swing a sword. If you can manage the extra weight, that is.
These things have stayed interesting.
Something caught your eye then? Careful. Most of my wares can take an eye right out.
Get this tin piss pot out of my face!
Let me back in. I'll bring Leroican out here, you tin tube. You tell Leroican I went for his goddamn night song, and now he has to pay up. What are you looking at? Shit, it's you. You went looking for the night song after me. Please tell me you found it. Anathema. Hells. If I'd known, I'd have asked for more gold. Kidnapping costs more than theft. Don't forget, I'm the one who gave you that contract. I want my cut. Son of a bastard's whore. You had a small fortune in your grasp, and you let it go. I ought to knock some sense into you. But you know what? I'm too goddamn tired. If she's out there, I'm gonna find her. You mark my words.
I'm sure there's gold in these. You! What are you doing here? This is, my apprenticeship. It has not been what I expected. Master Leroican is, a difficult man. He's consumed by his pursuit of the Night Song. I haven't learnt a thing, and I fear it'll stay that way.
A lucky escape, given Leroican's reputation. He'd have little of value to teach you.
But never mind that. What can I do for you? It's all I deal with these days. People claiming their trinkets are the real Night Song, looking for the mountain of gold Leroican promised. There's even a pamphlet. Take one. They're on the desk. Be very sure before you make to visit Leroican. He's got a beastly temper. But if you really do know something, he'll want to see you. Head upstairs. You can find the way into his tower up there. How can I help you?
Look, a bookseller. She can point us to the tome I need.
Copies of this.
Literature department. Can I help you? Shh. These books are sensitive. They prefer an environment of quiet reverence.
I muted myself the entire time, how dare I? I'm trying to find out about a particular Netherese crown. Have you anything on that subject?
Bold.
Got a whisper.
You might have heard that our library has a collection other shops would lack the skill to curate. Between us, even Master Leroican was reluctant to house them in his tower. The pen is mightier than the magic wand, apparently.
Pen is mightier than the sword, for sure.
They're locked away here for their and our customers' safety. Our finest reserve includes the Tharkiot Codex, the Annals of Karsus and Netherese Folly, Sights of the Seelie, and the Curriculum of Strategy. Do any of those interest you?
The Annals of Karsus, a Netherese Folly.
It is said to be written by Lord Karsus himself, the Netherese arcanist who attempted to replace the goddess Mystra. Failed, and was banished for the attempt. Great magical knowledge lies within those pages, but not many can withstand it.
That's it. That's what I need.
Right.
The Annals of Karsus would no doubt have much to say about the crown's true nature. If only you could read them.
Sounds perfect. How much for me to buy it from you?
Buy? access
be
to
like, you can't
metal
buy that.
these are not on sale. They are secured in our vault, where none can harm them, nor can they do any harm. Consider yourself lucky to have learned of such a book's existence, and then forget about it. The annals of Carthus are best left unread.
Isn't it your job to share knowledge, not keep it locked away? At least tell me where the vault is. Yeah, boy. Critical success. Natural 20.
Customers like you are why I prefer the company of books.
I bet. We're too pushy.
The only way to gain access to the vault is through my office. And before you ask, no, you are not allowed in there either.
Yeah, we're not gonna press her on it. There's no point. Chain lightning though. That we need. I think everything else can hold off for now. Sunbeam's a good one. We actually should probably pick up some scrolls of Sunbeam. Let's pick up all. Yeah, pick up all 3. Might as well. Leave.
But it's very much a case of...
So here's how this works. Okay. There's a particular way we have to go about this, and that particular way is after speaking with Lorroakan's projection.
To the floor at the top of the stairs. If you have information about the Night Song, great riches await. If you are here to waste the great wizard Lorroakan's time, reconsider. Let your knowledge determine your path forward.
So there's a little puzzle that we have to do in order to get to Lorroakan himself. But what we are actually going to do is we're going to split Gale and split Astarion. Okay. Now the reason why we split Astarion is because we're going to go ahead and go character sheet. That's why we bought another potion of invisibility. We're going to go ahead and drink it, and then we are going to pick this lock into this room.
Communal use, it seems.
Damn. Now we're going to use Shrouded in Shadow. So we do need to break in. Basement key, we do want that.
You've wandered into a forbidden area.
My humble apologies, I shall remove myself immediately. Ah, he sees.
Yes?
Okay, change position.
Someone there?
Time for discretion.
Read that class book. Now we can go into this portal. Now that we're here, we can stop hiding and to Glorian. Oh, yes, all the fun stuff. Stack of scrolls. We'll find a good amount of spell scrolls in here. So that's Gale. Crate. Potion of Supreme Healing to Valorian. Remedial Potion to Valorian. Crate. Crowd of Madness to Gale.
Something over there.
I don't want to move that. Madam, it is no secret that yours is the finest collection of records in our fair city. within our fair city. This scroll brings you a query I believe only you can resolve. It has been a long-held bit of lore within my family that we are descendants of Laeral Silverhand, that's the open Lord of Waterdeep, through my mother's line, though no existing genealogy can confirm our claim. Would you be so kind as to investigate the matter? It would mean a great deal to my grandmother, Haverfoss, who is poorly at the minute. The family name is Greydale. Hopefully yours, Amber Layman. Scroll of Wall of Ice, Gale. Nicholas Ledger. Scrolls, there's a lot of stuff in here, so it's kind of like a, hey, there's a lot of things in this building.
With pleasure.
Which we'll do our best to acquire. Is gonna kind of be my little way about this. Crafting tools, lockpick. Send all that stuff back in a moment. So the display case is locked, so we are going to go ahead and open it with ease. Hey, thank you so much for hopping in, Real WWW. Appreciate you. Let's go ahead and throw you a quick welcome. I'll jump out of my Dragonborn voice for just a quick second while we throw you a welcome. Thank you for bringing yourself in. I'm glad you can catch a stream. Your travels have led you safely to the keep. So rest up, enjoy. And I know you'll be a bit lurking because I know you're busy at the moment. For those of you that don't know, we'll actually throw you a shout out as well, because she is currently streaming anytime, broski. Appreciate it. Currently streaming some Fortnite. So if you are a Fortnite fan, go ahead and go and support. Go watch, go have some fun, and catch some dubs. So I hope you have a great stream, and enjoy while I commit petty crimes. Okay, Red Knight's final stratagem. Warning, extremely powerful knowledge may include curses, volume rife with ploys, feints, gambits, and smattering of elemental strategy, of course. Alright, so go ahead and read it. So glad there's nothing in this. Before her time as an Exarch of Tempest and Goddess of Strategy, the Red Knight was a paladin most devout. She toured armies the world over as both student and teacher, and thus was she elevated by Tempest to her current status. These pages contain that of her, which was left on the material plane after her ascension. Yeah, so the Red Knight is one of the many gods in the Sword Coast, and the holy symbol is kind of like a chess piece. Yeah, so the Lady of Strategy, the Crimson General, the Grand Master of the Lance Board. Yep. So worship of the Red Knight arose among a hero venerating monastic order of Tempest into Tyr shortly after the time of Troubles. And, yeah. They're rare in the general population, but they can be more frequent among high-ranking commanders of armies, instructors in colleges of war, quartermasters, and authors of tomes of strategy. So, one of the many gods, but one of the ones that had ascended into the godhood.
Someone's a treasure trove of wicked spells.
Indeed. Divide and Conquer, we read the Red Knight's final stratagem. So we got a fun little spell. We're going to send that to Valorian. And the spell book, or the spell sheet, or spell scroll that we just picked up, come on, is known as the Scroll of Artistry of War. And it summons the apparitions of 6 master strategists that deal 8 to 18 force damage on hit. It's a very, very good spell that you can use on single target enemies. So Gale is going to kind of use that as kind of like the last resort spell. It's a really good one. So we're going to hold on to it for when it truly matters. Until then, we're just going to pick the lock of everything that we can and then some. Oh, more Sunbeam. Shadowheart is... We're solid on Shadowheart for quite some time. So we have 5 scrolls of Sunbeam, I think, now. Which is great. It's an amazing spell in this game. Absolutely great spell. Scroll of a Globe of Invulnerability. That's a really good spell for Gale to have. Quite defensive. This is why we send Astarion in, is because we have way too many things to pick. Okay. The next set of rooms, these are puzzles that we have to do as best we can.
Someone's left
And
a
so
trap out for us.
yeah, so we want to be careful as to which ones we do. So we have Silverhand, Karsus, and Elminster. These are very powerful mages. So we're going to go to Silverhand.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
This leads us into the next one where we have Illusion, Evocation, Transmutation, and Abjuration. We're going to go to Abjuration. And then finally, we have Wild, Shadow, Silver, and Demon. I believe we go to Silver.
There are traps.
Oh boy. Please don't fire, please don't fire. And now we can travel back. In order to do so, we're going to use, I think it's Shadow that we have to do that'll take us back. Oh, it only slightly took us back. So we're going to go Transmutation. Yeah, there we go. And now we can get our way into the Karsus room. So really quick, we're going to go ahead and drink a potion. He's got a few. That should help for right now. Great Axe +1. We're going to pick up some stuff until we get encumbered, which will happen instantaneously. Because he is not a weapon holder of any sort. Those go to Valorian. We're going to have some scrolls over here, because these are stacks of scrolls. So we have Scroll of Stone Skin Vulnerability. We're going to send both of these to Gale. And then we're going to go to the second stack of scrolls. Hey, what's up, Atronach? Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for jumping in. Lurking got the wonderful early Christmas present of COVID. Oh, that sucks. I'm really sorry to hear that. So I wish you a swift and speedy recovery, and then I hope your family does well in that time so that not everyone's getting COVID and everyone's getting sick. So you do what you got to do. You rest up, and I appreciate the lurk. So thank you so much. Great sword +1. Metagon halberd. We are going to get encumbered in a matter of seconds. Too much walking. Just got the long sword so we can send all 3 at the same time instead of having to make 2 trips there. So we have the Great Sword +1. We have Bam Bam. So we are going to send those to Valorian. And then we have a few things here. So we have the Scroll of Dethrone, a very great spell scroll. We have a Gold Chalice that we can sell. We have the Mage's Be Warned Scroll, which just is a big thing, so we're going to read it. And it reads, "It is a great paradox among our kind who so value the art of learning, that we believe ourselves ever cannier than the ones who came before. If envy is the disease of the artist, hubris is that of the wizard. Though I fear my warning will fall on deaf ears, I will say it again. The closer a wizard creeps to the domain of the divine, the closer oblivion creeps within him. I thought myself an equal to Mistra, and devised a plan to make myself her equal. I would pluck one strand of weave and contain it within an amulet. I spent the better portion of my years devising. How regret instantly heaved itself upon my head. I was trapped within the amulet instantaneously, passed around from collector to curio hall for the better part of a millennium. Only now that I'm freed, with barely the strength to hold my quill, can I leave this final warning as a testimony." That's fair. So it is kind of like a human element to that too. Is like So he said how envy is to the artist because they are constantly looking out at other artists and going like, oh, I don't do that. Like, I'm not as good as that. That's different than me, right? Musicians would be like in the same genre, be like, oh, that band's doing it better in this regard, or oh, this individual artist, if you're like a pop artist, is like their tone's better, their performative style on stage is better. Whereas to the intellect, it's hubris. It's the ability to play and flirt with being God. All of the most atrocious things that have happened in human history, some of the most atrocious ones, happened because men, in their hubris, decide that they're going to play God and that they're going to decide what happens and they're going to declare it to be good. The 20th century, from 1901 to 1999, was the bloodiest century in quite some time. I think it's just the bloodiest century ever. Bloodiest century in human history was the 20th century. It was called the most violent century in human history because of the 2 world wars, the Russian Revolution, the rise of communism in China, and then nationalism around the world, which we'd see in places like Germany, Italy, Russia again. So you have to be careful. Hubris, arrogance, the ability to not look at pride as a problem. So, an ancient handwritten book, rebound at least twice, it purports to be the notes written by Mage Karsus himself. Much of it is in a personal wizard cipher, but the final page is written in clear text. My great spell of transcendence is my alone, not to be committed to ink and parchment, but I have also forged 3 supreme enchanted items that are physical embodiments of my wizardry, and of them I shall make record. There is a crown, an orb, and a scepter, each nigh alive and with its own power and purpose, and these I call the regalia of Karsus. The crown of Karsus to attract and absorb magical knowledge and give the wearer dominion over himself so that he remains his own entity apart from the weave. The orb of Karsus is a storage device or battery that condenses mystic power ever gathering so that it must be siphoned at intervals of its excess. I think that's what Gale has within him. And then the scepter of Karsus, an instrument of projection, a focusing utensil for the precise wielding of unimaginably vast forces. Know of these items you must, for if I fail to achieve immortality, they will persist and, dare I say, live on beyond me. Pick that up. And now we leave. Now we leave. Oh, we have the... what is that? Another spell scroll. Oh, 2 spell scrolls are dethroned. Nice. Gale is decked out. Alright, now we can leave.
Let's keep to the shadows.
What to do?
No. Just talk to Gale.
The Annals of Karsus.
That was what he wanted. He wants to read it.
To a civilization's downfall, committed to parchment by the very hand that wrought its destruction. The truth of the crown, I hope. All that stands between us and enlightenment is the turn of a page.
Indeed. Give the book to Gale. We're not going to let him really do much with it because this is where like his arrogance is going to attempt to take control. And we got to be very mindful of letting that happen. Because he's going to be like, oh, we can do all this good stuff now. And it's like, whoa, slow down, buddy. That's not...
This is no mere journal.
Not the purpose of that.
It contains Karsus's original plans for the crown's construction.
See the problem?
Designs for godhood.
See the issue? Godhood. I know crowns are an ego boost, but that's ridiculous.
Gods have ascended through far stranger means. A circle drawn on a globe, a walk in a swamp, the destruction of a magical stone. Why not with a symbol of such innate authority? The book states that the crown and netherstones were originally one construct, seemingly sundered at the moment of Karsus's downfall. If we can collect the crown setting and the 3 netherstones, and with the correct invocation of certain spells and gestures detailed in these notes, I think I could reforge it.
We already know the crown's dangerous. Wouldn't that make things worse?
Worse? It could be the best thing that ever happened to me. To us.
See?
Just think of it.
See?
The power of the gods in mortal hands at last would be free of doctrine and dogma, confined only by the limits of our imaginations. I promise you, the gods will never grant us such a blessing, no matter how much we worship and adore them.
You dismiss the entire pantheon so easily. We're gonna say, and you think Mistra will let you do this? Because that's his goal, is he wants her.
Ao does not look kindly on gods meddling in mortal affairs.
He wants her
she may have no
back.
choice but to stand by and let events unfold.
That's fair. I don't
With
think
the
that's
fate
good.
of the world at stake, she had little more to offer me than the means of blowing myself up at a more convenient time. She's done nothing to help us. Mistra wanted the brain obliterated because of this crown. She fears a world in which such power is beyond her control, ready to be claimed by Karsus's successor.
100%. I totally believe you. I thought you were past this kind of temptation, Gale. You know exactly where such overreaching leads.
Neither of us can know what truly may be if we don't at least try. Potential is nothing in itself. Just a fleeting dream unless we drag it into the waking world. Please, at least think on it. Powerful as he was, Karsus lacked some advantages I can lay claim to. I know Mistra intimately, and I carry a fragment of the weave itself within my body. Karsus achieved many things, but he never managed that. Long road lies ahead before the crown comes into our possession. All I ask for now is that you do not dismiss this possibility out of hand. Please, at least think on it.
Right. Gale, I'm urging you to drop this. The crown cannot be reforged.
I see. I suppose I am asking you to take a leap of faith even the most loyal of companions might struggle to land gracefully. Spent so long feeling inferior, shut out from my destiny over such a simple act of youthful enthusiasm. Perhaps I got carried away with the thought this crown could give me back what Mistra took. Cure me, even.
You're still destined for greatness, Gale, but you won't find it chasing Karsus' shadow.
You're right. There aren't many wizards who'd care to be mentioned in the same breath as him, or his folk. Thank you for letting me read this. At least we can face our enemy armed with the knowledge of its true nature, and of the stakes, should we fail to defeat it.
Absolutely. That is important. All right. That is done. And now we go into this portal here in order to get to the Roikin. Good old Master Leroican.
Hold very still, Midclaw. Craig's aim is much improved, but still leaves something up to chance.
Yes, sir.
All right, Crank. Ready? Aim.
Fire. No.
We have a visitor. At ease. McClaw, you may go.
Or do we now?
I see no night song. Surely you wouldn't have entered my tower without the night song in hand? Surely you wouldn't have wasted my time?
You must be the wizard Leroican.
And you must have an answer to my request. If you want to keep your head, of course. The night song. Do you have it or not?
She isn't an it.
She? Then you do know her. You've been to Shah's temple, to the Shadowfell. You've looked upon the night song's face.
I have.
Tell me, and choose your next words carefully. Where is she now?
We're gonna say, I regret to inform you, the night song is no more. Killed in the Shaman temple where she was held. Cannot hand her over to him. Cannot be.
Dead? That cannot be. It is immortal. A god.
She was a Selûnite held by Sharns, and death was inevitable.
Is that meant to be some consolation? It was the key to my immortality.
Hubris. Uh-oh.
How can this be?
Hubris.
How can this be? Shit!
Okay. Ramazith's tower. Now what we're going to do is we're going to use the portal and head out. And now we're going to go to Dame Aelin herself and let her know that we've just talked with Leroican. You know, about the fact that he's looking for her. So we are going to go to camp. Go to the camp. Elminster.
Elminster?
Oh, hello, my boy. No, don't mind me. I'm just enjoying a lungful of Baldurian air. Yes, a distinctive aroma, though perhaps not one worthy of bottling. I hear you've been browsing in the most esteemed of emporiums, sorcerous sundries. Indulge my curiosity. What wonders did you discover there?
We found the Annals of Carsus. It proved an enlightening read.
So, you have learned the truth of the enemy we face. The very tool with which its eponymous creator unmade magic itself. Perhaps now you understand what is at stake here, my boy. Though what Mr. asked of you was extreme, it was not without merit, nor demanded lightly.
What are you saying? Or rather, what are you not saying?
Mr. knows you defied her, Gale. Well, of course she knows. She's Mistra. She bids you come to her holy shrine in the Stormshore Tabernacle. There, she will grant you an audience at last.
You should meet her, Gale. She might be able to help us.
I'm curious enough to make the attempt. All right. An audience with the mother of magic, it is.
Perhaps that should have been your mission right from the start. Trust in yourself. Trust in the weave, if you are willing. Trust in Mistra. There is a conclusion yet to be written in this sorry tale, Gale of Waterdeep. And yours is the quill that will write it.
Gale.
So all it took to get Mistra's attention was to learn how to reforge an artifact that once destroyed her.
Of course.
It's obvious when you stop to think about it.
What do you think she wants to say?
Well, I doubt it's an apology for asking me to die on her behalf. Whatever it is. If it's important enough to send Elminster, we can be damn sure she's serious. This is a conversation that's long overdue on both sides. I owe it to her to hear her out. Come what may afterwards.
I agree. It's time we headed for the Stormshore Tabernacle.
After you.
Mother's milk, your visage speaks of ill tidings. Speak, ally mine. What troubles you?
A wizard called Leroican is looking for you.
Is he indeed? Pray tell, what does he seek from Dame Aelin?
All I know is that he's put out a contract for your capture.
Magicians and their machinations. I have had enough for an eternity. I will wring his neck until he's dead.
Let's take him down. Together.
Oh, his end will be one more strand in the great braid of our friendship.
That it will.
I'm coming with you.
That it will.
I'd like to get a few licks in myself.
No, you
My
stay.
darling, we agreed you'd scout for the nearest Selûnite enclave this very night. Let us divide our efforts. All the sooner to be reunited.
I won't let you go alone. Who knows what this wizard might have planned?
Our closest ally will accompany me, won't you? It will be a swift and fruitful chore. Hie we to this Leroican right away. I am as eager to meet him as he is to ensnare me.
Leave camp. There's the portal.
Aha! I spy a wizard foul! What have we here? A magician in a tower, hiding away from the frightening world.
The lips aren't moving. I don't like
What
it.
are you so
There we
scared
go.
of, Magus? Not the night song, surely. Why, she's nothing but a relic to be purchased and pursued.
My God. The Night Song is a person.
By my honor, it's you. My dear, I thought you were.
You will address me with due deference. I am Dame Aelin. And you are a whelp without honor, without pride, with nothing but a tower full of trinkets.
Oh, my apologies, Dame Ain. I meant no disrespect. I asked our mutual friend here to make an introduction that I might get to meet the famed daughter of Selûne. Forgive me for that impudence. Perhaps our friend can bridge the gap and do what I believe they came here to do?
No. I came here to stop you, Leroican.
My steel-hearted friend speaks true.
I like how
Give me
Astarion
one
disapproves.
good
Like,
reason,
bruh.
Magus, why
Shut
I should
up.
not strike you down where you stand.
We gotta kill Leroican.
Dame
Like,
Aelin,
quick.
I have discovered a device that would allow your immortality to be shared. It would cause you no harm, no pain of any kind. You serve your mother Selûne, I believe. She who has blessed our realm with so many gifts. Honor her by sharing yours.
You dare to threaten me with the same magic that held me in torment for 100 years? You do not seek to share my gifts. You seek to poach them.
Facts. That's why he's gonna die. That's why we have to kill him.
I had hoped to appeal to
You
your
can't stay alive
better
after that.
nature.
Are you kidding me? No.
Perhaps I overestimated you.
He cannot
No bother.
be left
I have an
alive.
arsenal of implements capable of convincing you to see reason.
It's over for you, wizard. You can't overpower both of us.
A pity you didn't prove a more reliable ally. You could have reaped the rewards of my good favor. I'd hoped you to keep an open mind, but it seems you're determined to make this as difficult as possible. Boy, at the ready. Once I've taken control of the Asimar, she must go directly into the caging runes.
No, Master Lorokan. I would never have assisted you if I knew you planned such horrors. You lied to get the Night Song here. Made us all believe she was nothing but a relic. I have seen what true leadership can accomplish. But never under your tutelage.
Watch your tongue, you child. I could make it such that no wizard in the realm will touch you.
What an asshole.
If they're all like you, I think that sounds like an excellent bargain.
Got him.
Oh, face us, charlatan! We who detest you so!
Myrmidons! Imperatum!
Yeah, so we have 4 elementals that we do have to deal with. So we're going to start. This is why I love the Fire Myrmidon, is because we have Myrmidon's Immolation, which hastens him. I love that. And then we are going to run up and... Oh, we have Micklauer. You have his Ledger. Scorching Siphon, Aquatic Siphon. So elemental stuff heals him, so we do have to be mindful of that. He's got a very high defense. We could do that pretty quickly. So we're going to go ahead and do Scorching Strike on Crank, which is a miss, and that's okay. And then we're gonna maneuver you around like that. Okay. As for our little wizardy friend, or our little our angelic companion, we're gonna fly him over here, and then we're gonna cast Wrathful Smite on Lorokan. Now he's frightened. Sonic Backlash, and then we will not react with because he does, unfortunately, do shit like that. Really frustrating. Thanks. Okay, so with you, we can go ahead and do sneak attack range because you have not taken a turn. And if we could crit this, that'd be great. Dead. That's what we wanted. And then I want to use Happy on you so that we can kill you and get some health back. And then we're going to move you over here.
Let's finish this.
Okay, we have a Fire Myrmidon. So what we're going to do here is we're going to run up. I think we're going to run around. It's probably, well, yeah, right there. Okay, and then we're going to cast Spirit Guardians at a, let's do a 4th level. And then let's go ahead and use our free mass healing word. Get some health back. That's good stuff. And then you are good. So now we have Crank. He's got a high armor class. He's a really frustrating guy to hit. We'll shield at a 1st level. Air and water. Ghoulish Touch. possibly paralyzes the target. Alright, well, that was lame. We gotta heal. We gotta do a big heal. Yeah, we gotta do a big heal so that Roland gets health. We don't want these people to be hurt, really. So we need to kill the fire Myrmidon is kind of our first go. So what we want to start with here is probably just go swinging with Divine Smites, personally, and just let's do a second level if we can. We'll go second level Divine Smite. Nice, and then we can just throw in. Yeah, Concussive Smash. Nice. He's dazed. That is good. Yeah, buddy. Hey, Malin's so good. Just cracked. Okay, so the Water Myrmidon, because we're hasted, we can just run up and just start slamming. Scorching Strike. You're gonna die. That's no problem. Air Myrmidon. We do need to kill you, so we're gonna Wrath Smite you. That should leave you basically dead. Hasted. Miss. Nice. Okay. Let's go sneak attack range. Can't have disadvantage. Yeah, must have advantage. Must have advantage. 81 disadvantage because of the high defense. And attack is at 80. Yeah, let's see if we can isolate Crank and get him killed. Excuse me? Oh, you know what we could do? You know what we could do? We could do a smoke powder arrow. If it hits, it kills him. Yeah, you died.
Got to keep fighting.
That'll work. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Okay, so now what we can do here is we can move up.
Got to press on.
Oh, I want to get him. It's like it's taking everything in me to just take the lords. And then we're gonna go preserve life. Everyone but Roland. But they're not after Roland. They're not confirmed. They're after my guys. Which it makes sense. It's fair because we're the ones that are doing the damage. We'll do a 4th level, and we'll hit the Earth Myrmidon with all of them. Get wrecked, bro. All right. As well.
Loroakan, you who would see me caged, you who would
Super
purchase
dead.
my submission with profane gold. Let every wicked magus, every vile murtherer, each slaver and misery merchant see. Dame Aelin is watching. She is indomitable,
And when her
He's all like
face
whimpering
lights
while
the
she's
shadows of
basically
your
getting ready to
wrongdoing,
flail him around. It's so funny.
are broken by
Dead.
its beauty.
On her knee, dude. It's crazy. I find that hilarious. Just, and bye. Alright, well, with that being said, let's go talk with Dame Aelin.
The firehead fool is dead. Yet as I stare upon his corpse, I feel sadness. Why?
Well, you know, smiting is a weighty duty. Sometimes it can be tiring.
Say it can't be so. For I am Seluna's sword. And ever must be. Battle has tired my mind. Made me susceptible to flights of fancy. You were excellent in battle.
As I always am.
As is your way.
Come on, yeah.
And I am proud to fight at
Quite
your
typical
side.
of me.
And you, tiefling. You did not embarrass yourself.
That
I
is
will
fair.
catch my breath. Then to camp I will bring my bones. Moon Maiden be with you.
Yep. And then we talk to Roland.
The Roaken is dead. The bastard is dead.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Sincerely. Leroican was a cruel and vicious man. By day, I'd tend the shop, but at night, he'd fire the most nonsensical questions at me. And for every one I answered wrong, he'd beat me. I could have killed him with my own two hands. But I kept thinking it was all a test. It had to be. I thought it was the price I had to pay to become a true wizard. I realize now he was just a sick, sick man.
He's dead now. It's over, and you've won.
I have. With your considerable help.
Fair.
I see things clearly now. If I wish to master the weave, I must do it myself. Thankfully, I have everything I need. Right here.
That you do. All hail Roland, master of Ramazith's tower.
Oh, I like the sound of that. I do indeed. I'll move Cal and Leah in immediately. The Roaken refused to let them stay here. They are gonna love the tower. I wouldn't have this, the tower, my family, without you. What can I do to thank you?
The city is under siege from the inside out. I need allies.
And you'll have me. I'll learn everything I can about the tower in the meantime, even if I have to rip this place apart.
And you may have to.
But know this. Ramazith's tower and its master are now your friends. And when the time comes, we will stand by you as allies.
Dope. Alright. Loot. From the Roaken, we can grab the Shelter of Athkatla and the Despair of Athkatla. We're going to send both of those to Gale. Both of those to Gale, right? And then we are going to go to Gale.
Salutations.
This character sheet. And the best part about this is, one, we are going to swap over, just because this gives us +1 bonus to our spell save DC and spell attack rolls. Very, 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 very beneficial. And then the robe, or the Shelter of Athkatla, gives us advantage on spell saving throws against spells, and the spell Mirror Image. I don't necessarily need this just yet, so we have it. We don't need it. We can hold on to it. There's a robe of the weave that we're looking, robe of the weave that we're looking for, that we're eventually going to want. But that is kind of where we're at for now.
Breathing, despite everything.
No time to dally.
Let's go ahead and use another preserve life.
It's well that ends, not as bad as it could
I think
have.
he just has like some gold on him. No, he's got a dagger. Don't need. Okay, so then the other thing about this place is trying to make sure that I check everything. I don't need the ornate letter. I really don't need to be up here. Right, okay. So, one of the things that we need to do is we need to get all of our companions down there. Okay? So in order to do so, we are going to split everyone.
No one's stopped me yet.
And we are going to start with our man that can fly. Because we can fly. Our fly boy can just fly straight down. Here we are.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
It is indeed trapped. Okay.
What's next?
Now we go with you. Who is going to have to jump across these. Yeah, just it'll take me 4 damage. 2 damage is fine.
Don't touch me.
You, I think because you can Misty Step, we can just Misty Step straight down there, right? We can. Misty Step straight down.
Be careful. There are traps.
Gale, we're going to... Spell scroll the dimension door, target out of sight, target out of sight, target out of sight, I'm well aware. Oh jeez, come on. Come on. Come here. No, that can't be out of sight. Come on, this cannot be out of sight. Target is blocked. Oh lords. Yes. This is very difficult to do. Okay, you know what? Let's start with you. You have an elemental weapon, so that means you can just do a little bit of a Misty Step.
Let me work my magic.
So with you, we will just Misty Step. Do I gonna use fly on myself? Like, is that what's about to happen? Get down there, please. Lord. Okay, now when I'm down here, this is where I run into a bit of trouble. So, Ramazith's tower. I gotta remember how to solve the puzzle here. Because, when I'm inside... You don't want to trigger any of the traps. That's my side of the room. Okay. Okay. It is helpful in so much as this. The one we want to touch is this one. Weave button is what we want to touch. We want to touch this weave button.
Go carefully. There's a trap.
But it didn't teleport me down there. I'm a confused.
Clean up.
Oh, it was this one. My bad. It was this one. Now that we're here, I want to save the game. And then we want to scroll down to him because these are intelligence checks that we have to make. An Arcana check, right? So we have a 11, 14. It should be easy. Yeah, we won that one. Easy peasy. So now we have the Robe of the Weave. Which gives us a +1 to our spell save DC. Whenever the wearer succeeds the saving throw, we regain some health, and then we have an armor class of +2, so now we have a 16 AC. And then we need to use our die remover because I do like the Robe of the Weave's natural appearance. So we're going to go ahead and use our die remover that we bought. Where is it? On our hood. So this is the natural Robe of the Weave look, and I do very much so like it. Very good. Okay, and now we have a lot of
traps.
See, so that's why we saved it, because we can roll again. It's no problem. Yikes! If we fail it, then he can't make that check again. That's why we saved it. There we go. Only took 3, and that's it. It's okay. That's all good because now we have the Marco Heshkir, which is a legendary staff. So the Marco Heshkir is a legendary staff that we now have for Gale. Gives him a +1 to his spell save DC and spell attack rolls. Doesn't give him any, does give him the Koreshka's Favor, which is an evocation spell, and then gives him the Alleviate Arcane Battery, so the next spell that he can cast doesn't use a spell slot. Really great ability to have on his spell. For his spell types that he has. Very useful. We can use a 6th level spell, and then almost immediately cast another 6th level spell. And we also can disarm this, so we're going to use Astarion to disarm it.
No, never mind.
Take the heavy iron key.
Above.
Okay. Do we have to talk to Dame Aelin? No, we don't. So we can just do this, fast travel, and go to... I think we need to go to Rivington real quick for that Toymaker one. So, because I think I know who the Toymaker is. But we have to get to him so we can talk to him, so we can resolve the thing with him. All the fun stuff. You know? So that's what we're going to do. This is our toy.
Look, I really don't have time to chat. I'm sure you can find someone less busy to listen to you somewhere. Thank you so much for your interest, but it's really none of your concern, is it? Excuse me. If they had any idea how much a cleaner costs these days.
think we find out that he's the toy guy by going down this hatch.
How delicious. Should be easy.
Let's get going.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us. Be careful. There are traps about.
I think we just gotta do the tripwires so we need to do all the other ones. Oh, actually, I know where the toy maker is.
Someone doesn't like visitors.
Toy maker's not in Rivington. But it helped me remember this place, so it's a win. Can we use the stuffed bear?
It's big, but still young. Heavens help the hunter if its mother caught them.
That laugh, that's so funny.
Simple.
Offer a package still waiting for you at fellow gears. You better not be late again or we'll start wonder if you're really as committed as you claim. Oh, yeah, this is the toys. I was right. So
Dear Arthur's been converting toys into deadly traps. Very naughty.
Ouch.
This must be where he was making them. There's no shortage of evidence.
Instructions for the donations. So yeah, we gotta go talk with him. Don't worry about all the other books, flutes, balls. Cool. Hello, Arthur. You've been a naughty, naughty boy.
Did you need something?
Mm-hmm. Found the toys you donated. Can't explain before everything blows up in your face.
How do you...
Don't worry about it. Don't ask.
Whatever you think, you know. I'm sure some gold would help you to forget.
No. Keep your gold. I want answers.
I'm just a simple toy maker, an artisan. I don't know anything. They would have killed me if I refused to rig the toys. And they're definitely going to kill me now.
They? Who's this they?
I can't tell you. I won't tell you.
You must tell me. Tell me who they are, or you'll be dead before they even get to you.
All right. Just
we could probably argue that because he was putting bombs in
bears
toys, and
were
those
an
would go to kids.
experiment.
So, like,
My
he
greatest
should probably
invention.
be executed for that crime.
A clever little device in their chest allows them to speak. But there's more. Smoke powder inside the device. I collect packages from Valoga's fireworks in the lower city and stuff the bears with it. Not because I want to, because I have to. Otherwise, they'll kill me.
So you'd rather kill children than risk your own skin?
It sounds terrible when you put it like that, but maybe you can
You
put
think?
a stop to this whole
You
operation.
think, buddy? What does that even mean? Of course it sounds terrible when I put it that way, because it's
know
awful
who's
no
in
matter how you
charge.
put it.
Yeah, but it starts at the fireworks shop. That's where the
so
packages
funny.
come from. Go there. Tell them Uncle Phalogia sent you, and they'll show you the smoke powder. Lots of it.
Okay.
There.
Well, Uncle Phalogia
I told
sent
you
us.
what you wanted to know. Now,
Phalogia.
will you let me go?
His plea comes with an offering.
We already have access to the
Pass,
lower city.
granting you access to the lower city.
We already have that pass. Get out of my sight.
Oh, I will. Thank you. Thank you so much.
We're gonna be merciful because he's at the kind of at the whim of something else. So we're gonna be a bit merciful there. Oh, you know what we need to go do? Oh boy. Oh boy, 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 oh boy. Do this, do this. Completely forgot about this. I think it's right here. Close enough. I was way off. What I really want is in here.
That ox again.
Something over there.
Where'd he go? Maybe I missed him. Might have screwed things up by missing him. Let's go to camp. We'll do a long rest real quick. Letter from Arabella. Hey, you. So I owe you a lot. For one, I don't know what the inside of a snake bellies look like. For another, you let me stay at your camp, and for another, you found out what happened to Mom and Pops. I'm on my own now, and Bone Man says it's a good thing. I just have to let the weave guide me, and as far as I can tell you, it's tugging me to Baldur's Gate, so I'm headed there first. Thanks for everything. I won't forget it. Yep. There is no guarantee that she'll survive, but she'll be okay. I can assure you that we are not concerned for her safety. We're gonna end the day. Go to bed. Ah, my favorite. I love these.
They say that home is where a person can be their truest self.
Ah, this is where he tries to get
guile,
the dirty.
Without pretense.
He's gonna get a big nope.
You did well to see off the Githyanki who had invaded mine. And now that you have seen where I come from, you know all there is to know about me. At least, all that matters. The flavors of my favorite fiddlehead soup, should you wish to experience it for yourself. The very first reward I gifted myself on completion of my first adventure. The garments with which I concealed and later constructed my appearance as the Emperor. We spoke of my relationship with Duke Berlin Stillmain.
We did.
The story I have told, no one else. I have no more secrets from you. No need to resort to subterfuge. We are true allies now, working towards a common goal.
Say. You really don't sound like a mind flayer.
I have learned to adapt my methods to your needs. The only way we were ever going to get close enough to the brain to destroy it was by working together. But few would trust a mind flayer. So I did what I had to convince you. I studied you. Your motivations, your actions, your desires. I deduced the best way to align your goals with my own.
Make it sound like I was some sort of experiment.
Perhaps, at first. I did consider that you were just a problem to be solved. And not an easy one at that. But I persisted. I needed your absolute dedication to the cause. I anticipated the challenge, and I anticipated your resistance. What I didn't anticipate was how reasonable you would be. You don't like to be coddled, cajoled. But you responded well to logic, to rational arguments, to cold, hard facts. You saw straight to the core of what really mattered.
I saw right through you.
Yes, you did. Sometimes, I felt almost like we were dancing our way towards something deeper.
I think you misread the signs. I'm fine with what we have now.
I'm sorry. You're right.
He's trying to hit
Now's
the hots.
not the time.
He wants
Forget
to
I said anything.
do the dirty.
Let's move on to more important things. The Elder Brain's hive mind has grown to monstrous proportions. And through the Crown's magic, it has complete control over each and every member. It was intelligent before, but now, with its hive mind established across the city, it is well on its way to becoming indestructible. We must stop it while we still can, before we too become its slaves.
Okay, now we leave. See if that ox shows back up. No, I made a mistake. I messed up. No. I mean, I wonder if it still counted because I still made it to the lower city. Which is kind of really all he wants, is to make it to the lower city. Really hoping. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world if I don't get him. It really is not that big of a deal. Because I might be able to. He is a summonable ally for the final battle. And it's not the end of the world because we will have a large host of summonable allies for that final battle. We will be okay. We will be quite alright. Not least of which is our owlbear cub. Our owlbear cub is a summonable ally at the end. Dame Aelin is a summonable ally. Roland's not summonable, but you can use an ability that like blows stuff up. Arabella's going to be the same thing. Yeah, no.
A long way to go still.
Summon Anita.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
And let's summon just brutally. Conjure Elemental. We want to do a Fire Myrmidon. We're doing Arcane Recovery. Oh, we can't do a 6th level?
I've got a good mind.
Huh. Oh, well.
Let her go.
Are the gods truly this petty?
Anyways, we have a thing for Gale in here.
It's been some time since I stood before her in a place like this.
There she stands, just as Elminster promised. Mystra, goddess of the weave, mother of all magic.
The old man wasn't lying. She's opened the summoning channel. Can't you feel it?
Gale's right. The very air around the statue crackles with magic. It sets your teeth on edge.
A stream of pure, undiluted weave. I only have to reach out, and it will carry me to Mystra, wherever she may be.
Well, go on then. It's rude to keep a goddess waiting.
Time was, I'd have given my right arm for a chance to speak with Mystra again. The left one, too. Maybe a knee.
You're ready for this, Gale?
Am I?
Oh, it was a statement.
Right.
You're ready for this, Gale.
I am a strong, capable wizard. And this is no more than a casual reunion with an ex-lover. My omnipotent, omniscient ex-lover. I always wonder what being nervous would feel like. I hate it.
Do you know what you're going to say to her?
During my time locked away in Waterdeep, I prepared a quite comprehensive speech for her on the subject of our former relationship and the manner in which it ended. Alas, recent events have rendered the majority of it moot, so I'm going to have to improvise. Unless you have any words of wisdom to impart before I go.
Seek her forgiveness, Gale. Might be your only hope of curing the orb.
You're right. A heartfelt apology is the surest way to a goddess's
Yeah, we want
heart
that redemption arc, bro.
and her favor. I pray that she'll be in a forgiving mood. If she weren't the one I'd be praying to. I'll only be gone for a matter of moments. The Outer Planes experience time quite differently to our own. Wait for me. Please.
Gale of Waterdeep. You look well.
Mystra. I never thought we'd speak again like this. Why am I here?
There is much unsaid between us, but time runs ever short. You discovered what lies at the heart of the Absolute, the crown of Karsus. And you disobeyed my instruction. Why?
I didn't want to die. And when I saw the crown, I thought I might not have to, if I only understood its power.
And you believe you have the right to such an understanding? The past cannot be undone with self-pity, nor can a future be forged. Only with the truth will you see the way ahead. The fragment of magic you tried to return to me was not of my creation. It was the Karsite Weave. It is a corrupted, half-born magic, wrought in the brief moment Karsus ascended to godhood. It hungers for power, just as he did, and it can never be sated. You unleashed something that would consume all magic in existence, and yet you thought only of preserving yourself.
That can't be. It wasn't. It couldn't have been. I only wished to prove myself worthy. I had no idea.
You were already worthy. What you lacked was patience, and it cost you dearly. When the Karsite Weave entered your body, your gifts were the first thing it consumed. The only reason
That's to explain why Gale went from like a powerful wizard to a level 1 wizard.
A temporary
Because
measure,
it ate all of his
but
magic.
one that will not be enough to save us. With each day that passes, the Elder Brain threatens to become a new kind of god. Its worshippers, a scourge of soulless illithids. If you will not use the orb to end this abomination, then you must find a way to separate crown and host. When you've done this, you must surrender the crown of Karsus to me.
I won't let you down again. When the Absolute is vanquished, I will surrender Karsus's powers to you. You have my word.
Thank you. May the Weave's light guide your purpose, and its wisdom guide your hand. The future of magic rests on your shoulders, Gale of Waterdeep. I promise you, it is a burden you are strong enough to bear.
There she is. Alright, what a conversation that they've had. I'm gonna go talk to Gale and be like, yo Gale, how was it?
Back on mortal soil once more. I can't believe I saw her. After all this time.
How do you feel now that you've done it?
Relieved. Drained. Proud of myself for summoning the courage to go to her in the first place. And, if I'm being totally honest, a bit lightheaded. As if it wasn't enough to have seen her again. She didn't exactly summon me there for small talk. The Karsite Weave. Within me this whole time. I knew the orb was no ordinary ball of magic before it to be Karsus's malignant creation. Gods! How did I not see that?
It's not your fault. You weren't to know.
But I should have known. What right had I to go about declaring myself an archmage when I was as foolish as a common apprentice in setting such an entity loose? At least now I'm armed with the truth. And Mistra's expectations. Once I bring the crown of Karsus to her, I can put everything right. The orb, too. I'll be myself again. For all that's worth.
You're a great man, Gale. With or without the orb.
I'll have to disagree with you there. Having not one but two parasitic entities within your body does very little for one's faith in one's personality. Still, I should take the compliment with the same generosity it was given, so... thank you. If I could promise you one thing in return for your faith in me, it's this. I will use everything in my power to ensure we defeat this evil. I will not let you down. Now, I believe we've a date with an Elder Brain to get to. Shall we?
Yes. Yes, we shall. Let's try to make sure we can get some map cleared out. This map's a very finicky one. Oh, we gotta do it down here.
Let her go.
The truth is the truth. We trust our readers to make up their own minds.
Brainquake. Investigate Flogier's fireworks, and then we have Philgrave's mansion. Let's see if this is where Thrumbo is located at. By the water, down the stairs. Down the stairs, across the sand, down the stairs, across the sand.
Oh, please.
Let's see, we need to look for a stinky guy. Actually, I think he's up there. I think he's in that building. If my memory serves me right, he should be in this building. So is there a hatch in here that I'm missing? The beach house hatch key. Oh, there's a hatch right here.
Trap. Be cautious.
kidding me right now?
Step carefully. There's a trap.
I've got a long road ahead.
A trap. This place is more dangerous than I thought.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Yes, empty stuff. Love it. I don't have space. Well, how am I supposed to...
Your desire?
The mage hand it.
Veni and Chuva Man.
How am I supposed to... What?
No time to rest.
How do I get that lever? Lever under beach house.
Careful, I might.
Apparently, you do it like this. Because that makes 100% sense. Scrapbook of love letters. Oh, Winky, how I long to be away with you in the open seas, away from the grim old flood tide, anywhere or way where I can love you freely without fear. With my ability to charm fish from the waves, will never lack for food, and you know I never tire of your chowder. Moon shays, I'll show them to you last, and we'll dance on them. Silver beaches in the silver moonlight, but I don't want no trouble on our sea journey, so I must first make peace with Umberlee with a grand nation. How much longer? Salty. Cool, a bunch of rusty stuff, don't need.
Trap. Be cautious. Trust no one.
Looking ahead.
That was a waste. Still haven't found Thrombo. Is he?
Oh, please.
Oh, yeah. I remember. Good stuff. This game can be so hard to remember exactly how to find this guy. I missed something in the home.
Leave me be.
Found him.
What are you doing in here?
The man's stench is unmistakable.
This is Thrumbo.
Death,
We
decay,
found him.
despair.
Oh, we tried.
This must be Thrumbo,
Ooh,
the runaway
felt good.
mystic carrion was so eager for you to retrieve.
This is my spot. Go on, find your own.
I came to find you. Mr. Carrion was very keen that I bring you home.
Mystic Carrion? You're working for him?
Debatable.
Oh, no. No. I knew he wouldn't let us leave in peace. You don't have to help him. He's the one you should be after, not me.
Why?
You've met him. How can you need more justification than that? He murdered me. Murdered my friends. Snatched us right up from the dockside and made us these things. Monsters. Fit for gutting and grinding and desecrating the dead. He constantly abuses us. Makes us do the worst things you can imagine. There used to be 5 of us. My friend Talus, he couldn't take it anymore. One day, I saw him drive a coffin nail right through Carrion's skull. Then another, and another. We thought he had done it. Freed us all. Then when dawn came, Talus seized up suddenly like something had got a grip of him. We ran to help, but he just exploded. I got so much blood and pulp in my eyes. When I look back, Carrion was just stood there, completely unharmed.
That's horrible. Alright, I'll help you. What can I do?
We'd have to stop him resurrecting somehow. But I don't know how. Since Talus died, I've been watching Carrion, trying to figure out his secret, and I think he's a mummy lord.
No. What makes you think that?
After Talus died, Carrion blindfolded me and took me into a strange place. A foul and ancient place. Somewhere the living wouldn't dare to tread. Down there, he showed me a jar. Said it contained the secret to eternal life. And if I behaved, he would share it with me. I think it was his heart. I'm not stupid. I know what he did to my friend. Gods, how I'd love to smash that bastard jar. That's how you kill mummy lords, you know.
I'll find and destroy the jar. Where should I start?
I'm not sure. But in the house, beneath Carrion's salon, there's a chamber. He never lets anyone down there, so it must be hiding something important. Perhaps it's there. But be careful if you return to Carrion. He'll know you spoke to me. Make sure he doesn't see or smell you. He'll turn you into one of us, and he'll know I sent you. I don't want to die like Talus did. I want to live. Well, you know what I mean.
Yep. So now we have a quest where we have to find specific kinds of items that we want to hope to find. Murder target Alexander. I keep forgetting how big this area is. Murder target Figaro. Tsar's Palace. We're not doing that for quite some time. And then we have Philogears. Philogears will do... That's another one that we might want to do. We can do that now. It's a fun combat.
The broadsheet's gone to pot ever since I left.
Brand new. But I was up to no good, lurching this way and that. Walking funny isn't a crime.
Yeah, trust me, there's nothing you can do there. We'll hold off until we deal with. We'll hold off on fellow gears for a bit.
Steady, steady. Aim speed.
Sounds like something you'd say if you had no idea.
Cobwebs.
Latest Baldur's Mouth edition. Oh, dynamite.
Oh.
Stone column. Never mind, just an interview.
Not when the whole city's in danger.
They'll always give an excuse. Anything to keep this place.
You are not a half-wit. You're
an intruder. These people are under my protection. I'll not let you harm them. Hearken to my words, wicked creature. Return to the pit of evil from whence you came.
I'm gonna say, I'm Valorian Jothraxon. Nice to meet you.
Don't listen. Who knows what spells it weaves around us? Quickly, cleric.
Helm, protector of all, grant me the power to ignite this creature's flesh and burn its bones to ash. Begone, monster. Your hag mother holds no power here.
A hag is after you. I can help. I fought one before.
Wait! Clyde smells no lie.
Then you speak truth. You fought a hag before. At ease, everyone. We may have found ourselves an ally. Forgive the paranoia. We're being hunted by a vile and wicked hag. We feared you, her minion. She's already hexed one of us, and any of us could be next.
If you pissed off a hag, you're screwed.
Not necessarily. You see, all of us here have fallen victim to a hag's vicious ways. But instead of succumbing to despair, we rose above it. Thanks to Mayrina, our leader. Together, we've been helping others who've suffered at the claws of a hag. Only, Mayrina's been hexed by the very hag who now hunts us.
Mayrina? I know her. She was captured by Auntie Ethel.
You're the one that saved her. The one that ventured to the depths of Ethel's lair.
Yeah, yes, I did.
I can hardly believe
Kind of
it.
genius.
You look so... normal.
What is that supposed to mean?
By Helm, perhaps there is hope. If anyone can help Mayrina, it's you. She's upstairs. But be warned. She's not as you remember her.
Right, real quick, we're gonna talk to Jatlo real fast.
Convenient. You showing up like this. You may have the others fooled, but I shall be keeping a close eye on you.
Mayrina's an old friend. I wouldn't hurt her.
Then stop wasting my time and go help her. Are you here to help Mayrina, or simply irritate me?
Any idea how to remove the hex?
If I did, I would not be standing here.
If you don't want my help, just say so.
I don't. Leave. And let us deal with this ourselves.
Got nothing.
She's a sheep.
Damn it!
Marina, it's me. I'm here to help you. All right?
Listen to me. The doll. The doll.
What doll? What are you talking about? I know a doll.
Doll. Find the doll.
This doll.
What a strange-looking doll. Strange-looking doll.
Get over there. Bruh.
Strange-looking doll. What a strange-looking doll.
So I can't pick it up. Maybe I have to attack it? Maybe that's what I gotta do?
Strange-looking doll.
Ooh. Did it work? Oh, it did. Okay. I only dealt 8, so yeah. Yeah, we can do it. Done. Problem solved.
It was the Dragonborn.
You removed my hex. That's annoying. I wanted to play a little longer. Auntie likes her toys broken. She's not going to be happy I had to get my hands dirty.
Alright, well, ready yourself to attack, because I don't want to...
I see why Auntie has her eye on you. They want to hurt Auntie. They have the book. I will die before I let anyone touch a hair on her head.
Tell the hag I'm coming for her.
The others I will leave to rot in this house. But you... I will gift Auntie your corpse wrapped in your own intestines.
Yeah, right, okay. Totally concerned. We'll kill you before you even move. It's gonna be glorious.
Shall we cut and run?
I'm ready.
Problem solved.
Serve this treacherous prick.
Auntie's a little present hex doll just for Marina. Used to scare her and her little cronies or butcher them, and I don't care. Just find that book. Now we go down and talk to Marina and basically say like, "Hey, we did it. We saved you."
That lying, thieving, scaly little shit.
Oh, hey, I'm a
That's a
scaly
knife in
little
the
shit.
bastard.
Let's calm the fuck down there.
That makes twice you've saved me. I'm starting to think you're my guardian angel.
Oh yeah. It's good to see you again, Marina.
You too. I've come a long way since we last met. Decided I was sick and tired of feeling stupid, helpless. So I decided I wasn't going to be a victim anymore. This group is made of survivors. People like me who've been hurt by hags. I brought them together to fight back. We tracked a hag to the city, but lost her trail. Right after she snatched a little girl.
Does this hag have a lair?
What hag doesn't? best guess says it's close to where the mother lives, but I've no hard evidence. The moment I started investigating the missing girl, I felt the hag's eye on me. Next thing, I was sprouting wool and bleating up a storm.
Wait, is Laura? She said her daughter disappeared in the Blushing Mermaid.
That's her! And she vanished in the maid. That sounds like a lead. We'll do what we can to find the girl, but our chances are a lot higher with you on our side. Check the safe in the back. I've done my homework on hags since we last tangled with Ethel. Take whatever you need. I know it by heart anyway. How are you feeling, Connor? Same as usual. That's...
I think it's an elixir,
I
right?
guess.
I need a potion. Maybe it's a grenade. I gotta read the thing.
To think the hag would go to such lengths.
This guy, this is it, yeah, the night from Night to Buer. Oh, so okay, so that's something. That's not what I'm trying to read. Tear stained journals. This one, girl's dead. Hag's Bane, yep. So that's, I just want to obtain that. Okay, we got it. Cool. So all but the most arrogant of hags, from the Knight to the Buer hag, know that death is a possibility. As such, they won't hesitate to bend the rules of the material plane to escape death's clutches, returning stronger than ever. To do this, hags use, of all things, the common and humble mushroom. By imbuing these spore-producing fungi with their essence, she can endlessly revive herself. Neither blade nor bow will do these fungi lasting harm. A very twisted magic that heals the hag defends them. Instead, fire is your ally. Burn the mushrooms to ashes, and your blade will strike the hag's heart true. But a warning, Hunter, even in death, a hag is dangerous. Be quick, be swift, and be deadly. And then the Hag's Bane is it is part of a diary, part scientific study. Detailed diagrams of hags from green to anise hags to dune hags fill the margins. The girl is dead. We were so close to perfecting it. Another day and she would have been safe, but we were too late. It was too much for the mother. I found her swinging from the rafters this morning. Helen, forgive me for not saving her. Forgive me for not having her child, 2 years old and eaten alive by a hag. Or for saving her child. What is wrong with this world? But it doesn't have to be this way. I'm onto something. I know it. Hags have powerful digestive systems. It's what allows them to turn a child into a hag. However, their gut flora is incredibly sensitive to certain alchemical agents. With the right ingredients and Helm on my side, I could theoretically force emesis, causing the hag to vomit up a stolen child. And now we go to alchemy, and now we go to grenades, because it's Hag's Bane grenade. We're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to need that.
How are you feeling, Connor? Same as usual.
Find yourself a stay.
Anti-hag support group. That's funny. This is one of the murder victims, but it's one that's already dead. We're about to hear an explosive surprise. Boom! Terrorism.
Just one gold piece.
Look, it is Raj Abladra from Moonrise Towers.
Fire in the... Oh, my silk. What are the chances it's you? And the heart-stopping bloodsucker. Ever since our last liaison, I haven't been able to get you out of my mind.
Nor have I, no matter how hard I try.
Forgive the mess. Your blood is far more volatile than I'd anticipated.
Our blood caused that explosion?
It's a breakthrough in the sanguine arts, the likes of which the world has never seen. The Grand Matriarch will have no choice but to restore House Ablodra after I present her with my research. But listen to me, rabbiting on about myself when I have you, the prize bleeder, on my very doorstep. If you'd come inside, we could discuss something far more exciting than drow politics.
Lead the way.
Not if you lead
This
me
is a
first.
fun little thing that we'll get from her, so I'm gonna split my group up and just go alone.
There is work to do.
Now I have to bring him. I was really hoping I'd pass that perception check.
Something over there.
No, go back down. Go away. In the corner.
Deep breaths, laddie. You'll be right in no time.
Good, because we have no time. This leaky wineskin's due back at barracks.
The ash can be repurposed.
Sanguine laboratory. It's got some good stuff in here. We don't need another trap disarm kit. We're really good on those. Did I attempt to lockpick this lock? 10? Oh, easy. Easy. No, we're not lockpicking it. We'll just destroy it. As one does.
Don't you worry about that. Soon you'll have a handsome new uniform, fine in the finest strange the city's got to offer. And first round.
God, what a mess.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Ah, a cozy little spot, isn't it?
You know, just the sound of the house crumbling
These
around us.
four walls have witnessed greater alchemical triumphs than the keep of Erngarth Durand. And now that you're here, the crown jewel of my research is soon to be faceted. All you have to do is drink Formula Gruner.
I trust you haven't forgotten what happened when I drank something she offered. This formula won't be any kinder to you.
It will. Formula Gruna.
Well, yes. Formulae Arcu through Fruag were spectacular failures. But Gruner is different. Believe me.
What will the formula do?
When you first entered this home, you saw the incredible latent power within your blood exposed in all its nuances. Formula Gruner will unleash that power within you. Risky, but, safe.
One source of lethal explosive power in our party is quite enough. It seems ill-advised to add another.
All right, hand it over.
Oh, marvelous.
We are going to drink it because
I've
it
never
makes
been
our blood
so
explosive.
excited for anything in all my days.
And you heard me say that correctly.
stand
It
over
makes
there,
our
far
blood
over there,
explosive.
And drink up.
Explosive.
Yes.
Oh my. My heavens, you lived! This is incredible. I'm seeing stars.
Trade real quick before we start talking. We just got a bit of money. Fifth level counterspell. It's not that bad, dude. Warhammer +1. Sell that. Don't need. Don't need the pearls. Or the topazes. Okay, circlet of hunting. Robe of exquisite focus. The thunderskin cloak. Boots of arcane bolstering. Crawler mucus. Ooh, you know who wants that? Who wants that? Yeah, that would be good. You seem surprised. Had you expected me to die?
I'd hypothesized you wouldn't, my friend. And you've proven me absolutely correct.
So she expected that I could
You are
have.
the world's first detonative exsanguinator. To put it simply, from this day on, your blood goes boom. Big boom. It's incredible. All it needs is a spark.
That seems quite powerful. Thank you.
I assure you, the pleasure is entirely mine. This research will skyrocket House of Blodra back to the forefront of Drow scientific thought. Indeed, it could protect my line for generations. Now, let me offer you a little treat. In exchange for the teensiest vial of your marvelous blood, I'll give you something that'll really throw your enemies for a loop. I'll only ask a nominal fee in exchange.
It's a deal?
You really are a fine collaborator. Until next time.
Blood money. Yeah, Alexander's dead. Nothing to worry about there.
Don't even say it.
I think we're at a good spot to save it for the day. Yeah, I think we've hit a good spot for the day.
What's he got to say for himself? What's next?
Lots of turns. Brilliant future.
We'll use potions for this to top up our health real quick.
Progress.
Does he say anything about the horrible present? Can't afford to stay idle.
Mostly avoids that topic.
Areas ripe with magic.
Gazette has a transcript of a conversation.
Okay, this would be a good spot. Skip that. Save there, orange action, right save file. Okay, that's going to be where we end it for today. So thanks guys for another great stream. Very grateful for everyone that's been jumping in and out. We had quite a bit of lurkers today, which is awesome. So very grateful for you guys. Thank you guys. You're always welcome here. Yeah, we're getting closer and closer and closer. There's two. This is the last major area of Baldur's Gate. The second, kind of like, it's not major, it's decently sized, is the sewer system. But that's going to be kind of like, when we hit the sewer system, it's like it's time to end the game. So, fortunately, the map kind of extends down in this area, and it kind of loops around a decent bit. So, we still have a lot of space to go through. Hopefully, we can get all of that kind of cleared, or at least mostly cleared, the next time we stream, which is probably going to be on Tuesday, so that's the day after Christmas, depending on how that day goes. So, we'll see. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, tell someone you love them, and we'll see you guys next time. So, adios.